What's up, you guys? Joe Dobby here. I am now a Deck Out Gaming affiliate. Use Joe Dobbs Deck Out at checkout. Deck Out Gaming has tons of singles for Pokemon, Dragon Ball Super, and Digimon TCG, as well as One Piece. They now buy list as well, so don't hesitate to reach out, and they got your back. Really high customer service ratings. Thank you, guys. And yeah, let's get to the video. What's up, you guys? Joe Dobby here, back at it again with another video, and today we have something out of left field from Bandai Card Games channel, and this is a new project for the Digimon card game, and apparently it's scheduled to release at some point in 2024, which could potentially give me a full year before I start being a fully grown adult, planning with starting a family and whatnot. But that said, at least I can enjoy it for a year if it comes out pretty early, you know what I mean? But this new piece of news is very cool. It's got like a lot of teasing, cryptic messages, alluding to something that is all online, which kind of, you know, as someone who really wants a Digimon TCG simulator or client, this was something that was quite positive for me, I guess. They teased new Digimon as well today with the new Magnamon, and he looks really, really cool. You guys should check it out. He looks like a mix between a full-on Digimon and a Gundam and a Metabot, and it just he looks absolutely amazing. It's a 3-color card too, which is insane. So blue, yellow, and black. An absolute versatile Digimon card. But that said, I really just wanted to share my thoughts on what I think about this video. I did do some, you know, some reflection and deep dive into kind of what some of the messages mean or could mean. So, you know, I just wanted to talk about it. All right, so let's just play it first because I think it's really cool. And I'll just pause it whenever I have like certain thoughts. New project from 1999 to 2024. Amazing. That's Omnimon. So in here we have 4 different words. I don't know what tail means. Don't know what disconnection means. Metaverse kind of alludes to, you know, Bandai has tried metaverse projects with their card games, and I think they still run some in Japan. I don't know if it's coming out or if it's working already in Japan, but they did tease, like, you know, having your own avatar and walking around the different games, whether it's One Piece or Digimon or Battle Spirits and all that, and having a fully immersed character in there to kind of, you know, matchmake and talk and all that. But I think it still ended up being a webcam style of play, like where you would have to have a camera set up to play physical cards. That said, looking into the 4th word, lacuna, just defined as an unfilled space or interval or a gap or like a missing portion in a book or manuscript. So basically like a gap or an unfilled hole kind of thing. So lacuna to me speaks of 2 different things. One, it could be a lore-based reference where it's like, oh, there's something about the Digimon world that you don't know, so we're gonna reveal it slowly over time and introduce it via the card game, you know. Or there's another situation where this unfilled gap in kind of like Bandai's card game space, apart from DBS launching a client soon, would be our own online simulator or a metaverse style Digimon TCG simulator where we'll be able to have our own avatars, matchmake with characters, walk around, like an online game basically, for the card game, which I think an MMO of the card game would be kind of nuts, but it would also be pretty cool. That said, the reference could also mean, like, you know, a whole different type of anime related to the Digimon card game, which I would absolutely watch, by the way. Like, you know, I don't think we've seen a new card game anime player into the anime and manga space, so that would be pretty cool. But yeah, that was the word that really struck me there. And also metaverse, because we've seen them try to talk about or tease or even release. I don't know if it's released in Japan. To my Japanese viewers, let me know, please. If they've already launched kind of like some kind of metaverse matchmaking for the Digimon TCG online. But yeah, that was pretty cool. So these words are also very kind of trigger words for me, because a full dive game, meaning it, to me, this speaks like a complete package game. So if we had the metaverse aspect of the game and we had the TCG aspect of the game, this would mean like a full send, where you would be creating your character and kind of going through the motions of this game and creating a deck, or obtaining cards by battling NPCs and actual players online, in a kind of like a Digimon TCG simulator slash like actual fully complete game, where there is a story to it, and then you can go play online and matchmake. And once again, that kind of goes into the lacuna word, where there's this unfilled gap, where if you see card games all over the online space, like, you know, Magic the Gathering Arena, or Pokemon TCG, or Yu-Gi-Oh, they're all essentially simulators, with Duel Links being, I think, one, or Master Duel or something like that. One of those. I think it's Duel Links, the one that actually has a semi kind of story to it with NPCs and whatnot. But for the most part, most of these are, I think, simulator focused, and you don't really have a character that you can create and walk around and go through this story with. So a full dive game for the Digimon TCG online would be absolutely amazing. I think I would really enjoy that. Don't know what trader means. Maybe there was someone who teasing, who kind of like let people know about this ahead of time, and they decided to launch this video early. I don't know, dude. Like, that's weird. And Raid Quest sounds very cool too, because this kind of indicates that, you know, there's team-based effort, a team-based play into the Digimon TCG, or you can play solo, but also start to have missions associated with the card game, which is something that I find exciting. Being able to kind of complete missions that build up your card pool online, that would be very cool, and I think that's a lot of fun. So this is really cool. This is, I think, I don't know if this is, oh, we got more words. Okay. So fused world to me describes kind of like the fusion of the real world and the online world, and I think that's very cool. That kind of really plays into the Digimon TCG lore, so I think that is super hype. Encounter, D-storage, I don't know what encounter means, but D-storage could be like data storage, or Digimon storage, or Digimon TCG storage. You know what I mean? Where we get to store all of our Digimon partners in the form of cards, in the form of this online simulator, etc., that kind of thing. And for freedom, probably is lore based. There's probably a story associated with that. So that's something to definitely look out for. This phrase is what really got me, that, you know, they're trying to usher in a new era of the Digimon TCG Digimon TCG. And this is exciting for me, because what's important is still the same, even if its shape has changed. So I don't know if everything that I've said so far might be a reach. This might be a reach as well. But the way I see it is, what's important is still the same, meaning the card game itself, the mechanics, the artwork, the beauty of the card design, the layout, like basically the TCG itself is going to be preserved in this new shape, this new medium that we could potentially be consuming it in, this new form of way to consume the Digimon TCG, or play and engage in the Digimon TCG. So this kind of speaks to an online style simulator, or like a new format of the card game that I am very hopeful for. I hope that, you know, if this does end up being an avatar walk around adventure card game kind of thing, where it's completely new from any other online card game version of, you know, physical card games that we've seen in the past, I think this could usher in a very, very huge and new era, and that could bridge the gap between all of the Digimon media. Because we have Digimon MMO, and there are a lot of MMO players that just love being, in a sea of people that love Digimon as well, and going on adventures with their partners and etc. And being able to do that, but take it into a card game form, I think would be very cool as well. So what's important is still the same, even if its shape has changed. That's hopeful for me. And when you combine it with Lacuna, an unfilled gap in kind of like the card game space, and you combine it with the full dive game and raid quest, that all speaks to something like an online game to me, and I'm just very hopeful that it is. Next. So this is my biggest reach of this video. First of all, new Digimon. I don't know. I don't really know what Digimon this is. They're probably gonna tease the name soon, hopefully. Now, it's interesting that the background has both card games, like the card backs, and this new Digimon. But there's a blurred out word, right? And I kind of tried to figure out what it could be, and I could be totally wrong. To me, the first half here, this letter looks like an L, but it could be a U. And the back letter here could be an R, because as you can see, like, it changes a little bit there, right? So it could be an R. This could be a C. This could be anywhere from an H to a T. This could be an E. So there's a lot of different... they didn't fully blur it out like in the next part of the video, because I think this is where the biggest tease is going to be. This is going to be the name of... I think this is the name of whatever it is they're going to be spoiling or sharing or introducing in 2024. And to me, honestly, it looks like the word launcher. Not by much. It is a complete stretch, but if it's a Digimon LAUNCHER launcher, that is worthy to be hype about. Because if it is, in fact, LAUNCHER Digimon launcher, then we are ushering a new era of a Digimon game that has the TCG in it that we will be able to really love and enjoy. And to me, that's awesome, because if I can play this game online and physical, I'll be able to really be able to become a better player. And I'm sure there's a lot of players that don't have time to unsleeve and sleeve and source cards and organize bulk and all that. And while we love collecting the physical game, we would rather play it online. Personally, I like both, but being Canadian with not a lot of events in person, no Digimon regionals in person for 2023 this year for us, having an online automated simulator would kind of reduce the need for judges, especially if you have 4 or 5 different Bandai games that you're introducing to North America. We could play regionals online. There would be an entirely new format where I could play casually in person with the cards that I've bought and play fully online competitively, you know what I mean? And these are all things that I think are very, very cool. But yeah, to me, this looks like Digimon Launcher. Probably a huge stretch, but fingers crossed it is. And this new Digimon looks really, really cool. Kind of like a mix of Pulsemon, Gamamon, and Biomon, which is insane. And this is what I showed you guys. Like, this is completely blurred out, right? So look at the comparison between right there, where you can kind of try to make do with the way it's being portrayed, versus here where you have a block style blur where you really won't know what month it's gonna fall on, essentially. But that basically concludes the video. The next update is in December, and this is the full form of it. And I don't know, this looks to me like something to be very excited about. I mean, I'm just a huge fan of Digimon. I'll be excited about Digimon no matter what. But yeah, I think this is something to be very excited about. I'm feeling very positive and very happy about this, and I hope you guys are too. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys might think it is, if you agree that it might be a Metaverse Online simulator, or if it might be something even greater than that, where it'll have a full-on adventure associated with the TCG, like a game that we've never seen before, you know, because apart from Digimon Survive, it's been a while since Digimon has released a true adventure game, and to release a Digimon World game that is TCG based, I think would be something very, very cool. So let me know what you think in the comments, and that is pretty much the whole video, you guys. And thank you, Bandai, for this news, because this comes at a great time. We are, I think, over 3 years now. I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago was the anniversary, the third anniversary. I know it's an October, November era, but yeah, so lots to be excited about. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Peace.